I'd like to address another part of your question on prescription medication. I think part of the reason we have such a abuse of prescription medication in the state is that we're overly restrictive on alternative medications. This last year, medical marijuana was discussed in great detail. If it's truly medical marijuana, where it's being prescribed by a doctor, medical grade, and being given out at a licensed pharmacy, I think that will help us move away from some of our prescription medication dependency issues that we have. So I would have supported and moved forward on those bills that went through the legislature last year.
Governor.
Well, again, I think it's a complex issue, and certainly we've had medical marijuana has been in the spotlight. And I think all of us understand as a controlled substance, if it in fact has science behind it to help alleviate pain and suffering, we ought to embrace it. But again, this is one of those things we got to go back to Washington and have them start fixing it, because it's a Schedule I drug, which inhibits our ability to do the scientific research we need to do. So I think all of us in the legislature and the executive branch are supportive of that. We passed a resolution to, in fact, have that done, the only medical marijuana bill that did pass. I think this is not going to go away. We're going to have additional discussion. Some of it's better awareness, some of it's better scientific research.
I'm not for, what I hear the governor saying is, I'm for states' rights unless I need Washington to fix it for me. I think we fix it here because that's what the 10th Amendment does.
But we're also the rule of law, and you have to abide by the laws of the land. It's disappointing and ought to be frustrating and make us all angry that we have an administration back in Washington that lets Colorado break the law under the guise that we think this is a good thing. If the law is not working, they need to fix the law to unleash the ability for us as a country to do the science that's necessary on this very important issue.
I agree it would be great if the FDA moved marijuana off to Schedule I so it could do the testing. It's not. Colorado's the extreme example of totally legalized marijuana. That's what I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about that. The state can come and do what other states have done and address this issue. That's states' rights.
And we have, in fact, allowed for cannabis oil to be used for seizures, for epilepsy, and those kind of things. So we are actually making incremental steps in that direction.
Slow, incremental
Okay,
steps.
let's move to the next question. All right.